Plastic straws are killing our wildlife. Have you ever watched a documentary or seen pictures of the overwhelming amount of trash in our ocean? The giant piles of garbage float through the sea, contaminating the water and the wildlife within. Many of these pieces of trash make easy, deadly snacks for animals such as sea turtles. I'm Tanner Taylor, and this is my speech. In my environmental science and biology classes, we have viewed many of these terrifying images. In these courses, we identified that one of the main causes of the deadly trash arise in the form of plastic straws, which are used in nearly every restaurant and in many houses. This could easily be eradicated through the use of reusable, environmentally friendly metal straws. In this speech, I'll inform you of the dangers of our plastic trash and attempt to persuade you by providing an easy alternative of metal straws over the deadly plastic ones which are widespread today. By buying only a few metal straws, the waste of plastic can be diminished extremely. If you have one of these metal straws, you can not only use it in your own household, but in restaurants as well. Through avoiding the waste of these one-time use straws, our precious, sensitive wildlife can be saved one straw at a time. The problem is plain to see. Our wildlife is perishing due to human reliance on plastic straws. When a plastic straw is used at a restaurant or a household, it is easy to imagine, but the problem is so small and can simply not affect the world around us. However, when the straw is used, it is quickly disposed of. From here, many find their way into the mouths of wildlife, both on land and in the sea. It takes anywhere from 100 to 500 years for a single plastic straw to decompose in the ocean, and about 200 years for them to decompose in a landfill. During this period of multiple lifetimes, it is easy for any animal to discover a straw, mistake it for food, and then eat it. This usually results in the death of said animal, all because we wanted the convenience of a single-use plastic straw. Think about it this way. Every straw you have ever used in your entire life is still floating around the ocean or sitting in a landfill, waiting to be mistaken for some poor animal's lunch. In addition, these straws in the ocean do not simply disappear after the given 100 to 500 years. Instead, they break apart into smaller forms of the plastic called microplastics, and these fill our ocean from top to bottom, and these are even easier to eat. With all of this in mind, there must be a simple solution to fix this problem. By buying only a small amount of metal straws, the plastic waste of humanity can be decreased dramatically. Metal straws are reusable and thus do not get thrown straight away in a landfill or blow away into the ocean, leading to a decrease in the pollution. By taking this to restaurants and declining when you're asked for a straw, the pollution can be decreased as well. In the US alone, we buy an average of 390 million plastic straws every single day. Metal straws completely eliminate this reliance and can potentially permanently eliminate one's need for their lifetime with only a few purchases. The overall cheaper and more environmentally friendly option of metal straws has been noticed recently. A report found the sales of metal straws have recently gone up 205%, a staggering increase due to people realizing the benefits of these items. This theoretically means that over twice as many people are using the more environmentally friendly option as they were only a few years ago. If this trend were to continue, the waste produced by plastic straws will be cut down dramatically. The only reason the ecologically damaging straws are used rely entirely on convenience. A restaurant will typically place one into every drink that is served, regardless of if it is used or not. Starbucks, before cutting back on their plastic straws, would place one into every single drink prior to giving it to the customer. By sacrificing a little convenience, our wildlife can be saved from the dangers of plastic. If more people were to begin using the straws, as the increase cited earlier pointed at, then the plastic waste of straws will be halted. While eliminating the plastic already in the ocean is not an easy task, preventing additional straw waste from entering the ocean is a huge step. These metal straws should spread to every restaurant and household throughout the world. By reusing these, the epidemic of plastic straws will be stopped. If not, our oceans will continue to fill with plastic until they begin to overflow. Beaches will begin to be filled with plastic at every step. Currently, there are more than 8.3 billion straws littering shorelines across the world. The continuous use of plastic straws would result in more trash being pushed in the ocean than can be taken out, leading to the destruction of both itself and the wildlife within. So let me summarize. We can put our feet down, stop the use of plastic straws, and use reusable metal straws. However, there is the more convenient option of using a plastic straw once, throwing it away, letting it blow its way into a river, which then empties into the ocean, and watch our oceans overflow with an unstoppable swarm of plastic. The choice is simple to me. I challenge you to try. Metal straws are cheap, with a pack of 8 straws, 4 straight and 4 bent, being only $6. This set also comes with 2 cleansing brushes, although they are dishwasher safe as well. Are you willing to save the environment for only $6? I hope the answer is yes. In my speech today, I presented you with the negatives of plastic straws, as well as the simple solution of metal straws. An online review for the metal straws showed that they're very well built and have stood up to the best our kids can dish out. Help save the planet and buy yourself some of these. Are you, like many others, interested in saving our oceans? Do a quick Google search to learn more about this extremely simple option to save our wildlife. Ask your friends and family. Many people know that they should be cutting back on plastics, but use it anyway for convenience. I plan on buying these straws myself and trying my best to never again contribute to the waste of plastic straws. Will you do the same? Thank you.